To truly understand this incredible story, we need to go back in time and explore the life of the woman at the center of this harrowing tale. She was a vibrant individual, filled with dreams and aspirations. But life can sometimes take a dark turn. What circumstances led to her being buried alive? Imagine being at a crossroads where choices seem limited, and emotions run high. This woman, let's call her Sarah, found herself in a situation that would change her life forever. She was a victim of betrayal and a series of unfortunate events that spiraled out of control. Torn between hope and despair, her story begins to unfold in ways that are both haunting and inspiring. Why would anyone wish to harm such an innocent soul? This question lingers in the air as we delve deeper into her life and the tragic events that followed. As we move forward, the tension rises. One fateful day, Sarah found herself in a precarious situation where trust was broken. In an act of unimaginable cruelty, she was subdued and, against her will, buried alive. Can you picture the sheer terror of that moment? Darkness envelopes her as panic sets in. The air is thick with despair, and her heart races uncontrollably. It's often said that in our darkest moments, we discover our true strength. How could someone survive such a traumatic experience? This incident wasn't just a physical assault, it was a psychological battle that would test the limits of human endurance. The thought of being buried alive, trapped under layers of earth, is a nightmare for many, yet Sarah faced it head-on. In this part of her story, we explore the harrowing moments that led to her entrapment and the chilling realization of her fate. Once buried, the struggle for survival began. With limited oxygen and an overwhelming sense of hopelessness, Sarah had to muster every ounce of strength within her. Imagine clawing through dirt, every movement a reminder of her desperate situation. The instinct to survive is powerful, but would it be enough? As she clawed her way out, each scratch told a story of resilience. With every grain of soil falling away, she fought against the odds. The fear of failing to escape was immense, yet it fueled her determination. What thoughts raced through her mind during those agonizing moments? Was she thinking of her loved ones, of the life she once had, or of the future she longed to reclaim? This section reveals her raw emotions and the mental fortitude required to continue fighting, showcasing the human spirit's capacity to endure even the most harrowing trials. After what felt like an eternity, a breakthrough finally arrived. Can you imagine the moment when light pierced through the darkness? After what seemed like an impossible fight against despair, Sarah emerged from the depths of the earth. The feeling of cool air on her skin was a reminder that she was alive. This part of her journey is marked by a mix of relief and disbelief. How did she manage to escape? The moment she clawed her way to freedom was not just a physical escape but a psychological victory. She had faced her fears, battled against the most primal instinct of survival, and had emerged victorious. Yet, this was just the beginning of a long road to recovery. What lay ahead for Sarah? In this section, we explore her triumphant return to the surface and the mixed emotions that came with it. The aftermath of such an experience is often overlooked. Sarah's physical wounds may have healed, but the psychological scars ran deep. How does one move on from being buried alive? In this part of the story, we examine the challenges she faced as she tried to reintegrate into society. The trauma clung to her like a shadow, affecting her relationships and her sense of self. Sarah's journey was not just about physical survival, it became a quest for mental wellness. What techniques did she use to heal? Did she find support in therapy, or did she seek solace in her loved ones? As we delve into her recovery process, we discover the importance of community and support systems in overcoming trauma. Sarah's story becomes a beacon of hope for those who have faced similar struggles, showing that healing is possible. In conclusion, Sarah's incredible tale is not just about survival, it's about the resilience of the human spirit. What can we take away from her story? Life is unpredictable, and often we find ourselves in situations that test our limits. Sarah's journey teaches us the importance of hope, the power of determination, and the ability to rise again, no matter the odds. As we reflect on her experience, we are reminded that every struggle can lead to growth. So, what lessons can we apply in our own lives? How can we find strength in adversity? Sarah's story encourages us to embrace our challenges and emerge stronger, no matter how buried we feel. As we wrap up this video, let's remember that every story of survival shines a light on the possibility of overcoming our darkest moments. What will your story be?